This video is going to be mostly centered on how to get rid of writer's block. That's if you're trying to write a song and you can't, you have a block, not really necessarily covering the whole of creativity block. So let's get into it. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about writer's block. Now if you're watching this video, you probably are going through some kind of creativity block right now, and the first thing I want to let you know is that it is totally normal to go through this. Every creative goes through some kind of creativity block at some point. In fact, most people get it very often. So first thing you need to know is that it is totally normal. You need to calm down, relax. You don't have to always create. You don't have to always be in the mood to create. You don't have to always have some big idea. You don't have to always have some hit song in your head whenever you listen to a beat. It's totally normal for you to have a block. It's totally normal for you to not be as creative as you usually are. So the first thing you need to do is to relax. You need to chill, go back, rest, take a break, just do something else. And then if after you've done all of this you still have this block, you're not getting any creative ideas, you can't write a song, then this is what you should do. This video is going to be mostly centered on how to get rid of writer's block. That's if you're trying to write a song and you can't, you have a block, not really necessarily covering the whole of creativity block. So let's get into it. What should you do if you're trying to write a song and you just can't write something? The first thing you should do is go back to old songs that you have written. Go back to your lyrics, look at your writing scheme, the way you usually write. Go back to them, just read them, listen to your old stuff, pay attention to the lyrics. Now what this does is that it helps you go back to the creative place you were in when you were writing those songs. So it kind of brings you back to the place you were when you wrote those songs. So this is very helpful. It has helped me a number of times. Whenever I'm just getting kind of blocked, I can't write anything, I go back to my old stuff, especially the ones I never used, the lyrics I just used for practice. I go back to them and I read them. Sometimes I just try to arrange them. Yeah, this one is very important because if you can't, write a full thing, start from scratch to write a full thing, go back to your old stuff and try to work on them. The ones you never used, go back to them, try to work on them, try to, get the useless lyrics out, the ones that are good, you're just working on old stuff. So that really helps. Now the second thing you can do is to start coming up with song titles instead of actually writing whole songs. Now this helps a lot because the first step to writing a good song is to think of a good title first of all, especially if you're a rapper. Because when you come up with dope titles for songs, when you hear a beat, you can just think of that title and just start freestyling to the beat, start getting a flow for the beat. So this helps when you have writer's block. You just go and start getting song titles instead of actually coming up with 16 bars, a whole verse. Just come up with titles for songs instead. Now the third thing you can do when you have writer's block is to listen to other rappers, especially lyrical rappers like J. Cole, Kendrick, Eminem, Nas. Just go and get songs. You should have a playlist of these lyrical rappers that actually write stuff that makes sense, that have dope lyrics. Get a playlist, put their songs in it, and then listen to them, listen to their lyrics. If you're using a streaming app that you can look at the lyrics as you're listening to the song, look at the lyrics, study their rhyme scheme, study how they write, study their verses, and this will get you to a more creative place. Because most times when you are having writer's block, is because you are not really feeling the creativity, you're not really feeling the music, you're not really feeling yourself, you're not feeling the beat. So you need to listen to those guys, get yourself back into that creative space. Now if you're done doing that and you now feel like you are now in a place to write, go to a studio, make sure you set yourself in the mood for writing. Now why I said set yourself in the mood for writing is because let's say you are in the cab going to the studio, or you're eating before you started recording, or you're doing something before you started recording. This kind of messes with your head. You are no longer in the I want to write state. So you need to prepare yourself for that. You just play a beat, just try to freestyle for a few minutes, play a song, play a rap song, the song you're listening to, the lyrical rap you're listening to, play it and listen to it. This kind of sets you in the mood for rap, especially if it's a hard rap verse you want to write. You definitely want to get into the mood for it. So make sure you set yourself, freestyle, listen to a rap song, especially if it was the one you're listening to when you just came out of the block. listen to the song, and it sets you in a creative space, and then you can start writing. So guys, that's it for getting rid of writer's block. First thing you need to know is that it is totally normal. Everybody gets writer's block, so you might just need to chill and take a break before you go back. Then if that doesn't work, follow these tips that I gave you, and you'll definitely get out the writer's block. You're creative, you have always been doing this, you can keep doing it. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment.